There we go.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
What is it? It hatched. Well, what is it?
It's hatching, see?
What is it?
It's becoming a
purple.
Suisu.
What's that?
It's the legendary that Josh's mom was talking about.
Oh, that thing? Oh, me. Ah! Look at them.
Oh, look what he's doing today.
Lemurs. Lemurs think I'm going to play with them. Wife said the office. Let's go, guys.
Did you see that?
Do they get scared when the typhoons?
It turned into a Suisu.
Did you get scared when the typhoons hit?
No.
No. We're in a steel building full of concrete.
It was actually kind of fat.
It was kind of fat. It was kind of fun, he said.
Yeah, it was fat, Daddy.
It was swag.
No, it was just like a little fat.
Breaking the law. Does it say hockey or hooky it? He's half Asian. He makes up his own language. So I think fat means good. Yeah, Florida's a mess. Hey, Wanda, you could stay up. No school tomorrow? That's cool. Did you guys see the Delta Airlines flight that snuck into Puerto Rico, I guess it was, or somewhere? They flew through one of the bands of the hurricane, landed, refueled, and then came back out again. No, it's actually, he's not sick. We know he's not sick. But he wasn't feeling well yesterday, and we feared that today, because today was a beach day, actually. Today was beach day. He was going to go, he wasn't even going to study today. They were just going to go to the beach and play. So I was like, you can skip beach day. So he skipped beach day and he stayed with me. Connor, the older boy. He's in 6th grade. He's in desperate need of a haircut. Yeah, it was a pretty crazy flight they did. The only one in and the only one out. Rich, he didn't really want to skip beach day. He just didn't want to get sick. I got kids that love me and a wife that loves me. Yeah, it makes me rich. I've been rich well before we had money. But it does take a lot of money to live here. Thunderstorm warning expired.
What?
There was a thunderstorm warning just expired.
I know.
Own a house? No, we don't own. We rent. You're checking the pressure charts. We rent. Our rent's about $8,200 US a month, $8,200 a month for rent. But if we were to buy it, it would be $4 million, $4 million US. So that's just kind of ridiculous. I think the average place in the expat communities is about 11,000 US. For my son's school, 11.5 seems to be about the average the families are paying. No, we're not lying. I wish I was, and I would write a much smaller check. But no, the average family in our son's international school spends about 11,500 US a month. We spend about 8,200, which is kind of nice, not having to spend as much. Hang on a second. Stupid camera. Oh, there's some birds over there. Come on, Connor. Sorry about that. I was filming a woman. But how much is a bottle of water? A bottle of water is about $1, but some things are more expensive, some are less. A gallon of milk is about $14 US. A box of Cheerios, 10. Brownie mix is about 5. Gallon of gasoline, 8. But a can of Coke is about $1. And McDonald's is about $4 or $5. Actually, I think McDonald's is probably cheaper, to be honest. Yeah, I showed you guys on my Instagram the $223 US watermelon. Cheerios and water, that would be gross. No, we buy the milk. We got to have the kids. I've got to have growing kids. No, that's US dollars. Those prices I'm quoting to are US dollars. Actually, Chinese dollars are worth a little less. So, $8 US. We're going to Hooked. We're going to the fish and chip shop today. So whenever I throw out prices, I usually throw out the US dollar price, so you don't have to do the conversions. Milk from McDonald's. McDonald's milk is pretty small. It's literally like that. And it's like $1 or $2 US. So our milk is from California or Australia. The Australian milk is more expensive. Australian milk is like $22 a gallon. No, they don't. They sort of bemused by Donald Trump. Used and bemused. So this is more of the typhoon damage here. Typhoon Hato hit us about 2 weeks ago. They're still cutting up the trees. There's another Tesla and another Tesla. 2 Teslas in this line. There are about 10,000 Teslas in Hong Kong. Hey, how's it going? I voted for myself. I was the only guy I trusted. And even then, I don't really trust myself that much. Hey, afternoon. It's about noon. Raven is busy. I don't know what she's up. She's got a lot of projects underway. She doesn't have much time to scope. Do I see any black people here? Occasionally. I do have a car. I just don't drive it very often. They did start taxing the Tesla. Yeah, they just stopped. The Teslas used to get a tax break, and now they don't get the tax break. Oh, there's a Lamborghini. Lamborghini. You cannot. That's a Lamborghini. That's an ugly one, but it is a Lamborghini nonetheless. My wife's a U.S. citizen, and we are permanent residents here in Hong Kong, which means we have the right to vote here in Hong Kong as well. This is a very odd traffic backup because there's usually never any traffic like this. Ugly me. Man, those Teslas just sneak up on you, don't they? He doesn't like the wonton place. You want noodles? You want noodles or fish and chip? No noodles. You want a burger? Another Tesla. No burger. Boy. Hong Kong is quasi-democratic. We are allowed to vote for some places, but not for others. Come on, Connor, this way. So we're not allowed to vote for the chief executive who controls the government, but we are allowed to vote, come on, for some local representation, but not all. School bus. So this traffic backup is caused by a kindergarten. There was a protest using umbrellas. I live in China. Does it make me Chinese? So what happened was there was a protest, and the police like to break up the protests with pepper spray. So to fight that, the protesters used umbrellas to deflect the tear gas and pepper spray. And it became known as the umbrella movement. Yeah, all the buses are these Toyota Sprinter type buses. They're actually quite nice. Has there ever been a carjacking? I'm sure there has, but violent crime overall is incredibly low. And if you steal a car, it's kind of hard to get away with it. There's nowhere really to go. You have to remember Hong Kong's an island, and to leave the island, you have to go through a law enforcement border checks. So, you know. Okay. Yeah, the green bus is what we call the death bus. Yes, housing package are very important. They often more lucrative than the underlying salary. Connor, come on. It's Friday. It's lunchtime. It's about noon here in Hong Kong. The Lambo should be coming by again. Is it friendly for visitors? Yeah, it's fine. It's just expensive. The apartment in new territories can be very much cheaper, but still. I mean, you can spend $1,000 a month. The lady was holding a baby, but the baby looked African, and she looked pretty blonde. I don't know. Connor, what color Lambo should we get? What color Lamborghini should we buy?
Sticky note.
What?
Sticky note.
Sticky note. So they want a sticky note Lamborghini. I guess that's sort of mixed. Wild bus. Korea's not far. A sticky note. Do they grow almonds? They don't have any agriculture here. We have very little agriculture here. I don't know what happened to Lambo. We didn't call Matthew. We're just showing up today. I wasn't sure when we'd get there. It's hot, isn't it? Here he comes. Oh, he went down into the city, the Lamborghini. I heard his engine roaring. Everything is imported. Basically, yes. A lot of stuff is imported from China. We don't think that's safe, so we generally eat stuff imported from the West, which is more expensive. Is it 90 Fahrenheit? Yeah, probably today it is. It rarely goes to 100 though. Oh, pretty girls. She's Japanese. This is a kindergarten here, so it's lots of school buses. Everybody's coming off to go to school. This is a Catholic school, so all the little dressed like nuns. Oh, this is a new grocery store. It's the bus mother. I did see Castaway. It was just on HBO the other night. So here comes another bunch of kids. So the school is let out for lunchtime, and a lot of kids go home and have lunch there.
Daddy, we're approaching
The legendary gym. We're approaching the fish and chips. Oh, who passed away? Oh, the school bus is doing a U-turn. So here's some kids going to school. Yeah. Oh, you're welcome. So here we see a bunch of Filipino nannies. Yeah. Oh,
Legendary.
I missed it. So these are Filipino nannies waiting to pick up their charges, the kids they watch, their wards, and take them to school. No, they're usually the grandmother's nearby or the nanny is nearby. Here's a mommy, grandma. So it's very common for the kids to be sent home with the nanny or with the grandparents and have lunch, and then they go back for afternoon classes. School buses. Yeah, kids are cute. I'm building a new building here. School day is normal. Why don't we eat food from China? The food that's a lot of reasons. Still talks to kids. Yeah, the food regulation is bad. The pollution is obscene. The food quality is just been. Stuart Little, that was the one with the mouse, wasn't it? Oh, safety patrol. She looks like a cop. She's like a little kid cop. They have FDA and they have safety standards. It's just they don't always enforce them. It's like during the earthquake. You remember in China during the earthquake, some schools collapsed, killing dozens, if not hundreds of kids. But other schools didn't collapse. And they're like, well, why didn't your school collapse? They said, because we built it to the regulation code of the government. They said, well, we built to the code too. And they're like, no, we actually built to the code. Your contractor bribed people and didn't enforce the code. Yeah, we have unleaded. I think we actually have LPG. Most of the taxis run on propane. Oh, this little guy's running away. Oh, he's going back. He almost made it, didn't he? The kid, he was trying to escape. He didn't want to go to school. How do you test a nanny? You interview the nannies, but you also interview their previous employers, and you usually go with recommendations from friends. So if there's a nanny you trust, they're like, I know a girl, she's from my village, she's reliable, you can have my word, so you rely on people you trust. Here we are at the Chippy, where it's no air conditioning. Bye, mate. Got one with me today.
School today?
No, he's playing hooky.
What's wrong with him?
Nothing.
You wake him to school?
He's just like, Dad, I think I'll be sick tomorrow. If I go to school tomorrow, I'll get sick. Okay. So he's a preemptive sick day.
Just had 8 weeks holiday. Should be at school working.
No. What do you want? Water?
Yes.
What do you want? You want the same thing, or you want to get the one with the?
This is the regular one.
All right, two usuals.
Do you call them and ones?
I just call them usual, yeah.
Oh, well.
How's it going, mate?
Good.
Ugh.
Is Florida been hit yet?
No, that's not gonna happen for about another 48, I think. Puerto Rico's getting hit.
See Port Caribbean?
I have a buddy living in the.
195-mile winds, man. That's a big wind.
I have a buddy living on the Turks and Caicos, and he's been texting photos, but it's just been like,
Have it?
it's hitting right now in the Turks and Caicos. It's a monster.
Yeah?
Yeah.
There's something behind it as well.
Yeah, Jose, another one. Yeah, he doesn't like pop. He doesn't like soda. You don't like Fanta, do you? No, you don't want a Coke?
Can I use your shirt?
My shirt?
Yes.
Why?
For something very important.
Yeah, my shirt is not a towel.
Huh? But it's very important.
All right, fine.
Yeah. Great. Good smart thinking of me.
Somebody needs to dry off his head.
Aha.
Yes, this is called dad duty. I'm not your towel. Bring a towel next time.
I don't care.
You don't care?
I have to live with it.
No, I have to live with your sweat.
Yes.
Which one's yours? Which one's mine?
The one with drinking more.
That's yours?
I'm going to the other.
Here, take your water.
I'm going to the other.
Sit down and go catch a Pokemon. It's a beach day today, so his class was going to go to the beach. I'm like, just goof off. I'm like, screw that. He wasn't feeling well yesterday, though. He was kind of achy and kind of hot. So we're just like, yeah, that's exactly. It's like, you sure you just didn't take a shower? Oh, let me go check on him. I'll be right back. I'm going to check on him. Come on. Connor.
The egg will reveal itself.
Sit in the swag seat.
Why would you put down on your wrist colors?
Because I don't see many Volkswagens.
You're annoying.
Why am I annoying, buddy?
Huh?
Why? All right, you stay here, okay? I'll bring your food over to you.
Yeah, yes, boss.
No. Just lost. Oh, that's good. No fish today?
When they come set it up yet, she's out doing big delivery, so.
That's right, it's Friday, isn't it? I lose track of the days.
Sold fucking 4 fish already.
Oh, yeah?
Doesn't even get to where it's up. They know it's here. It's come to see me. Saves my ice for another half an hour, an hour.
Oh, you must go do a ton of ice. This is in Hong Kong on Cane Road. You are in Hong Kong in the People's Republic of China. C-A-I-N-E Road, number 80 Cane Road, to be exact. And this is in a neighborhood called Soho, south of Hollywood Road, Soho, which is predominantly expat. In fact, there's an Italian deli, there's an organic place, there's 7-Eleven, McDonald's. In fact, most of the places here, they don't even have Chinese menus. All the menus are in English. Yeah, they come and go. Okay, let's get... They have talked about decolonizing the city, but the locals are like, "Oh, screw yourself." Got one of them. Yeah, Yeasty Boys. I'm a dad. I do dad stuff. Take care of the kids. This is so... How was your week?
Last week.
What?
Last week was booming.
Yeah?
Last week's a bit of teared down from last week.
Yeah, it's pretty good beer. I'm not really big. That's all the sodas down here. Burger and fries. Depends where you get it. I mean, a McDonald's burger and fries is the same price. This side. Can you get energy drinks? Yeah, yeah. This actually here is a Western grocery. You can get Western food at this place, imported from Costco.
My whole life.
I don't really know what energy drinks are. So he's having fun. I don't know where they're from. What are you catching now? What are you catching? Waiting for the egg to hatch? Alright. I think you can get Red Bull. He needs a haircut. Well, wonton. Fish and chips. Very good fish and chips. New Zealand style. I don't know if there's a Thai. They taste a little different. Up there is the McDonald's delivery man. So sometimes you wonder, is Hong Kong a great place? I give you this. That motorcycle. That motorcycle is a McDonald's delivery motorcycle. You need McDonald's, they bring it to you. What a country. We also have the world's first McDonald's gourmet. It's called McDonald's Next. And it's a gourmet McDonald's, waitress service McDonald's, where they deliver your food. You ever seen police cars? You know, you won't. We don't have a lot of police cars. We have police vans, which are Mercedes-Benz Sprinters. But most of the police officers are on foot patrol, which is one of the reasons our crime rate is quite a bit lower. There are not a lot of patrol cars because there's only 550,000 private cars in Hong Kong. So they don't really chase bad guys in cars to speak of. What they do is put police officers on the street. So they take them around in like a shuttle bus and drop them off. And then they walk a foot patrol. Yeah, it's kind of, it depends. Honestly, I have had almost no interactions with the local police force. I don't really have any problems. So I don't really notice them that much. So, I gotta go see if Matthew's got my fish ready. Hey, USS Reagan, how's it going? The Reagan is in the 7th Fleet, isn't it? So you're in Tokyo, or are you on patrol somewhere? I think the Reagan is now the 7th Fleet's carrier. I'm not sure though. So you might come through Hong Kong. The Reagan might come through Hong Kong every now and then. Eventually, the local police answer to Beijing, but they're heading north somewhere. But the local police have to follow Hong Kong law, which is based on British law. There are actually still about 150 British cops still working the beats here. Yeah, the 7th Fleet based in Tokyo comes through Hong Kong a couple times a year, and occasionally they get denied entry when China is mad for our freedom of navigation operations in the South China Sea. So the USS Stennis was denied a port visit lately, but the USS Blue Ridge, which is the 7th Fleet's flagship, was actually allowed in the same day that the Stennis was denied. Oh, here's a Tesla X, one of the 10,000 Teslas in Hong Kong. So, my whole family moved here? Yeah, of course. My son's right there. He's waiting for it. He's skipping school today. But yeah, we've lived here 7 years. We're all permanent residents of Hong Kong. Yeah, there is a place where Chinese warships can dock. There's actually a place called the Fleet Arcade, which was sort of run by the USO here in Hong Kong for the Yanks to hang out. I think mine's coming. Yeah, Civic Bay. A bit more metal. Oh. I think this is mine. Is mine? Go ahead. Thanks, mate. I'll come back for it. Hang on. It's gonna fall. He is a woman. What brought me here? Love. I met the right girl, fell in love. Married her. You alright, buddy?
Yes.
It is delicious. It is flippin' delicious. Hold it if you like.
I'm holding the camera.
Yes, you are holding the camera, because I have to open it and I need 2 hands. Cool.
No.
Yeah, chips. So chips in England are French fries in the US, and in France they're called frites. It is hot. Everything is a bit hot. It's about 100 some grams of cod. But here in Hong Kong we eat smaller portions. We eat more realistic portions. Yeah, it's really good. I've had some good fish and chips in England. I like this though because I like the batter better. So we got a big old piece of fish inside this very light batter. I don't like tartar sauce, so I don't really do it. It's really good. Crunchy. 450 pounds. That's a little cheaper than this. This was about 7 pounds. I don't speak Chinese. I'm American. My son speaks Chinese. I want you to say something in Chinese.
大便.
No, yeah, okay. This is blue cod from New Zealand. What kind of car is that? I think that's a Rolls Royce. So that's a Rolls out there, that red one. If you're gonna buy a Rolls, you might as well make it stand out, yeah? Fire engine red. Yeah, he knows some swear. I know Chinese swear words. You get by speaking English, of course. It's an English-speaking colony. I mean, you can live here 20, 30 years and not speak English. There he goes. McDonald's delivery man. The most important man in Hong Kong. Why is that? Because he delivers the McDonald's to those who are too lazy to get out of their office. Truly an important person in the economy of Hong Kong. Some Hong Kong license plates cost a lot, like lots of 8s in it. Everything in Hong Kong is in English and in Chinese. You don't need to speak Chinese to live here.
Like, aw.
Like me. No.
5 minutes.
Okay. Well, we have the McDonald's next here. McDonald's Gourmet service, which is a waitress service, custom hamburgers, Angus beef. It's amazing. It's really good. Then we have the normal McDonald's stuff, but we have the other one. Been to that McDonald's? Which one? This one here or McDonald's next? It's really good. You have to get 2 patties, so it's much greasier. And it's only $10. Most places here in Hong Kong, you gotta pay like 25 US dollars for a big burger. I'm almost done. You haven't even started.
Huh?
I'm almost done.
That's the point. Control the ball.
Mmm. You don't tip them. You don't tip in Hong Kong.
Yeah. That's a good thing, right?
Yeah.
We wasted almost like $1,000 on tips.
Yeah. It's the party capital of Asia. Macau's pretty expensive with all the mainlanders. I mean, Thailand's much cheaper. But if you're a single guy and you haven't come to Hong Kong, I don't know what you're thinking. I mean, it's just crazy.
Next level.
Yeah. Yeah, I have to order sometime from McDonald's. Son, I'm almost finished. What's your excuse?
It's
They
the
do
point.
deliver for free. Huh?
It's a full bar.
Okay.
Now you understand? Plus it's still hot.
Not
Maybe
hot.
if you blow on it, then it'll be
No.
warm.
It's not that hot. All right, guys, I tell you what, we're going to sign off and help my son finish his food. Okay, thanks a lot for watching. I'm very safe. This is one of the safest cities in the world. Kind of stuff. All right, guys, talk to you all soon.
Talk
Bye-bye.
to you